Desert Biome by Alexan Paul. The desert biome is filled with extreme conditions, including temperature and weather changes. The plants and animals of the desert biome have learned to adapt these extreme conditions. Camels have adapted to be able to survive in the desert for a long time without water. The humps are a reservoir of fatty tissue which help to sustain life when food and water are scarce. Fun fact, it is actually a myth that camels store water in their humps. Desert tortoises have high down shells and are equipped with powerful limbs to dig burrows underground. King cobra. The king cobra is probably the most popular venomous snake in the world, due to its massive size and the fact that it raises its head, with its hood spread when it becomes agitated. The desert fox is a standout among fox species. It's native to the Sahara Desert of northern Africa and can be found as far east as the Thing. The species is uniquely adapted for life in a harsh desert setting, from its small size to its enormous ears. The cactus is a family comprising about 127 genera with some 1750 known species, 1,750 known species of the order that thing. Cactuses are also very dangerous. If a cactus touches you, it will hurt once you try to take it off because it will pull your skin. A lot of people recognize this plant because it is one of the most common plants in the desert. Although a lot of people recognize this plant, not a lot of people recognize it when it's green. Those words stage before it breaks from the ground, which is how it spreads seeds. Do you know they could do that? A member of the cactus family, prickly pear cactus, grows in the United States, Mexico, and South America. It also flourishes in Africa, Australia, and stuff. And like most cactus plants, the prickly cactus pear has long, sharp spines that can prod from the pads. Sandstorms are caused by strong winds blowing over loose sand, and as the wind moves across more and more land, it picks up more sand, which causes a sandstorm. Desert lightning often occurs during a dry thunderstorm. A dry thunderstorm is caused by the air being so dry the moisture is absorbed before getting to the ground. Fun fact, one of the most common causes of wildfires. Desert temperatures can be very hot in the daytime. Temperatures can reach 122 Fahrenheit or 50 that stuff. Deserts in the night can drop a lot at nighttime. They can drop to, Today, almost all deserts are being used for oil and gas purposes. They're constantly having ground being dug into so they can deposit their oil and other things that affect the bad human impact. Some deserts, specifically in New Mexico, are being used as a dump for oil and some other highly toxic things. This is because they're large space and barely any humans living there. I know that's spelled wrong, by the way. Today, many organizations are working to protect the habitat and animals of the desert. Defenders of wildlife are one of the millions of people trying to defend the habitat. The Wildlife Action Center allows people to send letters to their government officials in the areas about protecting the desert. People have realized how dirty and polluted the desert is and are now dedicating their times to save and help their environment. Was I not recording?